Hello, everyone, and welcome to the auditorium. My name is Jesse. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself. Today is a little bit of a special video. I know Xenoblade has returned here, which shouldn't happen because I beat these games already. Well, the trilogy. This is Xenoblade 2 Counterattack, the piano arrange. Normally, I wouldn't do something like this, but there's two reasons why I'm doing this. One, today is the 8-year birthday anniversary of Xenoblade 2, so happy birthday to Xenoblade 2. One of my favorite RPGs of all time. But also, a lot of people don't know this, but I kind of like started a kind of new playthrough of Xenoblade 2 on my Twitch only. I didn't really announce it. I just started to replay it again with new costumes and the Japanese voices, if you're interested in that. Right now, they're not on YouTube, but they're on my Twitch VODs, and they're just documented there. So, anyways, this is just a single video of Counterattack, one of my favorite songs in Xenoblade 2. It is the first song I ever heard from Xenoblade ever. So I have a connection with it. I also covered it on guitar a year ago. So I never heard of Ivan Lin though. This is an arranged by Ivan Lin. I don't know who that is, but so a single song of Counterattack. I think it's very fitting that the first song for Xenoblade was Counterattack, and the last song I recorded for 2 is Counterattack. So requested by NX. Sorry for the long intro, but this is the 8-year anniversary of Xenoblade 2 Counterattack piano version. I'm honestly a little nervous about this because this is like a really electric guitar heavy song, but it is filled with emotion. So see how it translates to piano. Okay, it's already different. It's cool. So rare when I know the song is currently playing. Oh, actually. Okay. The little chromatic part. This song, if you've never played this game, this song is one of the highlights of the game. It only appears in very specific emotional climax moments. Usually the most memorable moments of the game's cutscenes. And this motif is like throughout the entire game too. Actually, surprisingly, I have a lot to say about this song. This is a guitar solo right here. You can tell it's like a rocking song because the piano player is like playing with a lot of dynamics. This is kind of like a tearjerker of a song too. Bridge is coming up. Oh, okay. This is different. I was wondering how they're gonna handle the bridge before the big solo. Okay, that's cool. Solo. Oh. no solo. Just the last chorus. It feels very bittersweet to hear this because this is a very unique video, right? In case this is your first time watching a Xenoblade video of mine, which is possible, I have spent the past year finishing the 3 trilogy games, but the 6 total games with the DLCs. So Definitive Edition, Future Connected, Xenoblade 2, Torn of the Golden Country, 3, and Future Redeemed. 6 games. For a total of like 700 hours or something like that. So I am familiar with these games to an extent. I still haven't played Cross. So, not only that, is I first heard Xenoblade Chronicles for the first time ever with this song in 2021. And even then it was like, whoa, this is crazy, because the original song is gorgeous. It's full of emotion and just all this, it encapsulates the spirit of Xenoblade 2 very well in the story of Rex and Pyra and Mithra and Nia and all that. Going from like this rocking thing to this like really catchy chorus to this nice jazzy interlude to this emotional ass solo to the obviously the epic ending dun 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 dun. But the thing about this song, which actually like elevates it from like good to incredible, is this song has potential to always make you cry because of what's happening all the time. It is surprisingly synced up very well to specific cutscenes. I'm not going to spoil anything, but you hear this multiple times throughout the game. Not a whole bunch, maybe like 5 or so, but they're always during really pivotal story points, and it's not just playing; it's like synced up pretty well. I think it belongs to one cutscene, which I'll explain a little bit because it's a slight spoiler, but even the first time it debuts, it's synced up incredibly well there too. Like all the camera shots, the direction, you know. I think the song, if I had to guess, was made for the reveal of this person, because it's just the way it syncs up perfectly, but also the name of it and what's happening there. But it just works in every single instance it appears in the game. Admittedly, when I heard this arrange, I was like, ugh. You know, arranges can be kind of hit or miss for me, because as someone who constantly does arranges and covers the guitar and watches a lot of covers and arranges, it's not always amazing. It's because obviously you can hear the source material whenever you want, and a cover is obviously doing it justice, but doing your own take on it. Otherwise, you could just listen to the original, you know. So there's that, and it has to live up to that. But also, it's the piano. There is piano all over the place in Xenoblade, but this song, I just never would have expected as piano. When I think piano, normally I think of like kind of smooth legato notes, and less staccato stuff, less big hits. But in this case, I guess my bias is kind of like taking over it, and I just enjoyed it because it's cool. It's the song, you know. I know the song, and I'm super familiar with it. I covered it myself. I have heard it hundreds of times, and it's just really relevant because, again, I'm playing it right now, which is also extremely rare. I don't replay games, you know. And you think for a series like Xenoblade, which is like one of my biggest draws as far as audience, I would announce it like, hey guys, I'm going to play Xenoblade 2 again. I didn't know I was going to play Xenoblade 2. It's been a year since I played it. I've been watching other people play it, and I was like, well, I own it, you know, and I never touched New Game Plus, and I heard New Game Plus has its own stuff. So I was like, screw it. All right, let's go. You know, let's just blow through the story, not do any of the side quests, just kind of experience the story again, but with like different outfits, and it gives me a chance to hear the Japanese voices, which have grown on me. Some are questionable, some are really, really good. Some I prefer in Japanese, like Akos. So this is really cool. I have not heard of Ivan Lin. Apparently this is an official arrangement, so I don't know if this appeared like on a collector's edition or something like that. I have no idea. Let me know where this is. This is never in the game. To my knowledge, this is never in the game. I mean, if you think about it, this is kind of like the main theme of Xenoblade 2. It's not. There is a main theme. There's like 2 or 3 main themes. But I would argue this is like the main theme. This is where all the cool stuff happens, and one of the most motifs extracted from this song. You hear that little descending piano. You hear that everywhere in the game. Anyways, that was pretty much it. You know, it's funny because like I was done recording Xenoblade stuff because, well, I still have Xenoblade Cross stuff, but I was done, you know, because I finished the game. So I finished all my requests. So another rarity on this channel is something coming back from the dead on the channel and, you know, revisiting it. So I don't know. I figured it'd be a good chance to say, hey, you know, you can check out that playthrough here. Only right now is here. Maybe I'll upload on YouTube later, but it's just I don't want to like flood the FF10 videos with that too. I'll leave my cover too as well, and I completely forgot. I actually did a lesson on it too, so you can learn it the way I played it. So yeah, I have a big connection to the song. I think it did it justice. It was cool. I liked it. It was missing the solo at the end, which is honestly kind of like the biggest climax of the song. So it was a little odd not having it, but whatever. At least they did their own take on it, and that's all that matters. Now this is the last video for Xenoblade 2, and I would say I missed it, but I'm currently playing it again, so that's the lovely thing about just owning the game. You can just play it whenever you want. Yeah, since the floodgates are open on spoilers, and I always avoided Xenoblade comments, feel free to tell me anything you want about Xenoblade, your experience with it, not Cross, my playthrough, whatever, you know. I avoid it. A lot of people don't. Some people know, but I avoided like almost anything Xenoblade for the longest time. My own comment section, anything really, you know. So yeah, let me know. The characters, the game, my playthrough. Did it suck? Was it cool? But yeah, awesome. Happy 8 years. I do hope. I'll say this. I do hope for a definitive edition, and not like a Switch 2 patch. I want, well, I don't know. It'd be nice to have a definitive edition because they did it for 1 and X. I think Xenoblade 2 would be fantastic with some big changes, although the game is nearly perfect. No one can deny those tutorials are complete and utter butt cheeks. They are horrendous. They are the worst tutorials I've ever experienced in a game, and that's not an exaggeration. So I always say this when I stream, like if you started with Xenoblade 2 as your first game and stuck with it, you're a champion. Because I wouldn't. God. But if you're watching this and you're interested in Xenoblade 2, don't let the tutorials deter you. They suck ass, but you gotta stick with it. Anyways, cool. So now I bid farewell again to Xenoblade 2. But if you want to watch me play it, it's at Hyunko Jesse. It's super sporadic and random. There's no schedule. I'm just kind of playing it whenever I have free time, which is never. But just look out for it, and yeah. Thanks to NX, and thanks to the Xenoblade community who has been there the whole time and is currently waiting for me to play X someday. Thanks to everyone you see on screen. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. Happy 8-year anniversary to Xenoblade 2. Hopefully we get a DE soon. Take it easy.